Hi, welcome to Intuitive Moon Tarot. My name is Jen. I'm going to be doing your love reading today for the sign of Cancer. This is a general love reading, and we are going to be pulling, this is going to be like a you versus them, right? So we're going to try to pull energies for both parties and just see what insight we can get into your love connection. These readings are typically for more of like soulmate or twin flame connections. It can be a current partner, but it doesn't have to be. This can also be an ex or someone you're separated from, maybe the one that got away. You know who you feel soulfully connected to and where this story is going to fall in line for you. Also, a quick reminder, these are general readings. I cannot guarantee every general reading will resonate with every person every time. I am very grateful for this gift that I've been given and the opportunity to be able to get this insight and to inspire and help other people in these very important, situations. So I don't fight with the universe. I don't make demands on the universe. I can't control what messages are given to me or who they're meant for. So if this is not resonating with you, please stay with me. I don't believe these things happen by coincidence. I do believe if you were drawn to me in one way or another, that I will have a reading for you at some point in time or a message that is meant for you. So please subscribe to my channel. And whenever you feel inspired, when you see a video that's uploaded and you feel inspired to watch it, that's kind of your sign that there's probably a message there for you. So again, I'm pretty new here and I do appreciate all of my new subscribers and the people that stick with me. Hopefully this message today is meant for you. Sorry for the long introduction. Let's get started. Please give me some information. Please, Tarot. Please, Universe. What can you tell me about this first party in this Cancer, love, soulmate, twin flame connection? Oh, 2 cards. I'm just going to take them. And those are 2 extremely powerful cards. Okay. See somebody here going through a major transformation, trying to balance things out, trying to balance and stabilize their emotions and just their situation in general. Trying to get grounded. Trying to give, there needs to be, let me get a couple more cards before I get too deep into this. But I do see somebody going deep within. I do see somebody having, a lot of introspection right now, possibly kind of isolating themselves from this connection, maybe from everybody. I do see them kind of isolating themselves, doing some soul searching, asking some important questions, trying to find some balance, ground themselves. Maybe going through a really important transformation. What do you have for this second energy? Please, Tarot. Please, Universe. What can you tell me about this second energy? This other party, I see taking this time to be, and this might be you, to be surrounded by friends and family. And if you're not doing that, there is a need for that here. A time to celebrate and rejoice in the holidays. Don't let whatever's going on with this connection take away from that. This is a time where I feel like you need the love and support of your friends and, trusted family members. This isn't a time for you to be all alone. Maybe you're already doing that. Let's see what else we've got here. What else can you tell me about this first party? Yeah. This person is shut down. This person, and if they haven't done this yet, this may be a precursor of what's coming, but this person needs to rest. This person needs to recharge their batteries. This person's got to do some soul searching. This is a soul searching, transformation, balancing. They might have just shut themselves off and gone cold to this connection right now. What can you tell me about this second energy? Well, the Pisces card is here. I'm a Pisces myself. So also a water sign. So I am very connected to the Cancer sign as well. I'm kind of seeing that there may have, this is like your shadow self, right? So when we talk about the Moon card, which is a beautiful card, but you know, a lot of the Moon card talks about your shadow self, your deep rooted insecurities, your, you know, and it also can talk about, it's not necessarily deception, but it's just kind of like what goes on after dark, right? It's kind of like what's going on behind the scenes. And then we see that here with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, all knights are forward movement energy. So I just see that this, I do see that you guys are separated, and if you're not separated, then you're together, but you have isolated yourself from this connection. I see one party being a little bit more ready for forward movement than the other. I do see a lot of get together with family and friends, leaning on them for support or a need for that for this second party. There's some kind of an illusion here. There's just something that is not, I really think, I'm really kind of, what I'm actually feeling like, and this is just my own kind of intuitive take on this, but what I'm feeling like is this second party over here, and just go, again, whichever resonates with you, so just make this your own storyline, but I feel like they feel like they're being kind of left out in the dark about something, and they're wanting to move forward and work on this connection in one way or another, or just move forward in general, but they need some kind of like a closure to understand, like, I almost feel like, what the hell was going on? Like you just don't understand fully what happened here to this connection. Even if you're still together, you're very isolated from each other. One person is definitely down. That they are cold to this connection right now. They are going within. I do see that they are going to get back up, and they do still have a fight left in them. I do see that they are going to experience some kind of transformation. I see that right now is a really important time for them to kind of be isolated and do some deep soul searching and introspection. And I see on your end, or whichever side you resonate with, this person over here needing more of that connection from friends and family, and kind of wanting to move forward and work towards this, or move forward away from this connection. But it's like you're trying to understand, was this a third party? Like where did this go so wrong? Like, why did this person disconnect from me? Why did this person isolate from me? What is this person going through? You know, are they coming back? Even if they're still with you, it's like, are they coming back to this connection? Are we going to be the way we used to be? That's what I'm hearing. And what I'm seeing with this person is they are going through some kind of a spiritual transformation, some kind of a change. They're trying to get grounded and find balance. They're dealing with something on their own time. I don't think it's time for them to make a decision right now. I think that they really need this time on their own. Because it's like sometimes we want to force something and say, well, we made a commitment and that's just not the way things work, and there's no breaks, or there is no separation, or you're doing something shady if you need time to yourself. Like, why are you disconnecting? You know, what are you doing? What's going on? That's kind of what I'm getting here, like a feeling of frustration in a sense. Maybe this was your connection with somebody in the past, and now you're just kind of wondering, you're still like this lingering of like, was it me? It's like your insecurities, your deep-rooted stuff. I just feel like you want things brought to light. You want to understand what really went wrong here. We've got the Three of Cups, right? And a lot of times people think this is a cheating card, and every card that says 3 is not necessarily cheating. The Three of Cups in reverse, yeah, I'm going to kind of lean towards like, you know, there's too many people involved. There's a third party situation. But when I see it in the upright, I do kind of go with the traditional meaning of just kind of needing comfort and support and connection to your family and friends right now. And I'm kind of seeing like you need to let this other person do what they need to do, and you need to lean on your support system. You can't count on them to be your support system right now because they're going through some kind of a transformation, some kind of a spiritual journey. And I get that, you know, when we're partners, we just want to be a part of everything, but we are two separate individuals with two separate paths here. It doesn't matter how, I know these soul connections, these twin flame connections are so intense, and you just feel like this is like another part of you, right? This person is so connected to you. And so it feels very disheartening, confusing. It's like, it's almost like this illusion, this, you know, what's going on in the dark there, like this sense of, I don't know if I trust this. I don't know if I'm comfortable with this. And this other person is just isolated. Even if they're still physically there, they're just emotionally, they're not there. And you can feel it. You feel this disconnect. You feel this separation, and it's confusing for you. And either you are, again, leaning on your friends now for some support because you're feeling alone, or you need to be doing that while you let this other person figure out their thing. And when I see the Four of Swords here, you see, I mean, this person is not dead. Sorry, you guys, I got a little warning on a low battery there. This person is just resting. So he, doesn't matter. We've got masculine and feminine energy in both men and women. But the person in this card, this partner, is resting. When I see, it's still like holding that sword. That means that this person isn't done. The fight isn't over for them. They're going to get back up once they've gone through this transformation. But this is like something really intense for them, some kind of intention. And if this hasn't happened yet, this is what needs to happen or what's coming. And so if you start feeling this person pull away and you start feeling really confused and you're just not sure what's going on, they're in a position of wanting kind of a major transformation. Give me some more information on this first party, please. Yeah, see, and it just like meditation, Hermit, Four of Swords, and the Star here. This person is just going through some kind of transformation. They're trying to find balance. You see they're pouring the cups out equally here on the earth and into the water. It's like grounded and emotional energy here. And 1 foot in the water, 1 foot planted on the ground. It's like they're trying to find some kind of a balance. They're going through some kind of transformation. They've sent out this energy into the universe, and it's coming back around to them and putting them in this state. I'm seeing this person they need to go within. They need to figure themselves out. They've got something else that they're going through, and this is just their time where they need to, or they are in a place of introspection, soul searching, meditating, transformation, along those lines. So if this resonates with you, I think you kind of have a good idea of what I'm trying to say here. You probably have been feeling them. And if this is you, then they've probably been feeling you pull away. And maybe they've been going out and spending time with their friends and socializing and drinking, or, just getting out for the holidays. And they're wanting to move forward and have forward movement and put the energy in, and they're feeling confused. It could go either way. So again, just bear with me here. What other information can you give me on this second party for Cancer? Belonging. See, this is like having a deep need to feel a sense of belonging somewhere. Like, where do I belong, right? And I see that here. It's like you're just feeling lonely. You're feeling confused, like where, and I'm going to read about this for you so I can give you a little bit more insight. But this is like it's like you've always had this need to belong. And this is telling you don't take this so personally. It's like, go back and focus on your friends, on your family, and whoever your support system is, whoever that is for you, that's who you need to lean on right now if you're not already doing that. And also, I'm just getting this isn't going to be for everybody, but there is a select few of you out there that you are succumbing to your shadow side, to your insecurities, to your anxieties, to your stress, probably over this connection or this person, and you are overindulging. It's not the same thing to lean on your friends and family as to get wasted drunk and go out partying, or that's not the kind of celebrating I'm talking about. So you know who you are if that's for you. Of course, that's not for everybody, but there's a select few of you I feel like that are overindulging a little bit, giving over to your shadow side, just trying to ease your anxieties, and your mind is kind of playing tricks on you a little bit, trying to figure out what the heck is going on with your partner who you thought you were so connected to, and now they're in this place of isolation and introspection, and you're just feeling very disconnected from them, and it's stressful for you, and you're feeling the sense of, I just need to belong, what's going on here? That's what I'm getting. But I don't see that this is something terrible. I just see this is something that this is an experience that they need to go through. This is part of their journey. And guess who decides their journey? Not you. I don't care how connected you are. I don't care if they're your soulmate. Love is not control. Love is not caged. Love is not, restricted. Love is free. And it's supporting the other person and what they need. And what I'm seeing is, whether this is you or them, this person over here, this first party, this first energy needs to do some soul searching. They need to take a break. They need to rest. 4 of Swords, 2 Swords energies, intellectual. So I am seeing that they're in their head and they need to just put everything at ease. And they probably have gone a little cold to this connection. I don't see that there's not any passion left here or any love left here. That's not what I'm seeing at all. But I'm just seeing they are just desperately seeking some kind of balance, and they need to go through some kind of spiritual awakening. Hopefully that's what they're doing right now. If not, then that's probably what's coming, and you may start to feel a disconnect. So don't panic, and don't go all into your own private insecurities and start taking everything personally and start feeling like you don't belong anywhere and go overindulge. No, the best thing that you can do is be stable, be grounded, or them, for you, however it resonates. But I do see here an energy of wanting to move forward, wanting to put work in, or maybe even that you're just moving forward and focusing on your work, on your friends. But you still feel that could be it too. You could have a really good support system. You could be popular. You could have friends and people that you're surrounding yourself with and celebrating, and you could be moving forward in your career and putting your focus kind of there, and that's where your direction is going, because you're I'm just going to focus on my pentacles, right? I'm going to focus on my money, on the things that I can control. But deep down, you still are just feeling this aching of this other person is home to you in a sense, and you still have this shadow self. It's just irking at you, it's still in the background there, no matter how much you focus on your work or how much time you have with your friends. So again, these are general, so I get a lot of different messages, so just bear with me. If you need something that's specific to you, or you have specific questions, reach out to me for a private reading. Otherwise, I think you'll kind of understand where your storyline falls. My dear one, I know you have been searching your whole life for a sense of belonging, a feeling of home and acceptance. Come and enter the house of night, for when you choose this symbol, you have joined us in this community of beauty, friendship, and secrets only shared and known among my chosen ones. So all of that ties in here. This is kind of the secrets, right? And this is the friendship and the beauty. You are chosen to belong. This symbol also tells you that you are in the right place now. You are home. Be at home inside yourself. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. When I choose this symbol, know that I, Goddess of Night, have chosen you. So again, it's like being comfortable with yourself, being confident in yourself, being independent. I know water signs, we are highly emotional. We are empathetic. We are so giving and just loving. And we're so emotional that sometimes we have a hard time separating that. And then you bring in this soulmate connection and this twin flame connection. And that just, that just throws our emotions all out of whack. But this is saying here, like, you don't need to be out running around looking to belong. Like, you have a support system and your work that you can focus on, or even if you're not working, this could be a project or something that's important to you, something that might be a creative new idea that you could be moving forward and pursuing. But there is a need here for you or them to have a little bit more confidence in yourself, to what you're seeking from this other person and what you're feeling stressed out and frustrated from as they are in their own spiritual journey and isolated from you, and in this energy and this energy and this energy, while this person is focusing on themselves, I think it's kind of left you feeling vulnerable and just out there. And you're like, what am I supposed to do? Where do I fit in? Where do I belong? And this is just a reminder, you belong inside yourself. Fulfill yourself. Love yourself. Trust yourself. Connect to yourself. Water signs are highly intuitive. So this is a time for you to step back and to know that you are just fine. And don't reach to this other person right now for fulfillment. They have their own journey, and this is something important that they need to go through. How long is it going to take? I don't know. But I do see that this is happening, or it's coming, and it's leaving you feeling a little bit insecure, anxious, stressed. And this is just a reminder that you are exactly where you need to be. You are just fine. Don't overindulge. Don't make bad decisions because you're feeling lonely or anxious or nervous. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Be strong. And when we're in that state, we're vibrating at a higher frequency, right? And wherever you're vibrating at, that's what you're going to connect into your life. We're not, vibrating down here or feeling unworthy and drinking all the time and doing nothing with our lives and feeling, we're not down here and then all of a sudden we attract somebody who's way up here. Like, no, we don't cross paths with those people, right? So we want to put ourselves, we want to be what we want in return, right? If you want stability, be stable. If you want kindness, be kind. If you want love, be loving. If you want honesty and trust and respect and a confident partner and all of those things, be that yourself. And if the partner that you've been dealing with, the soulmate that you're thinking of, that you came to me for, if that person isn't giving that to you, understand, they're probably not on your frequency. Right? And so until maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're transforming so they can meet you there. And if not, somebody else will, because the universe will pull in to you, connect you to what you are. We attract what we are, not what we want, right? So, all right, you guys, that's what I'm getting. I hope that was helpful. Again, I'm not really this like all rainbows and unicorns reader. I'm a tell it to you like it is. I hope that people can appreciate that. I feel like there's a lot of readers who are wonderful. They're always positive, and I think that's awesome. But it's kind of like sometimes people will click on things because they want someone to tell them what they want to hear to make them feel better in that moment. But to me, that's not always a healthy way of coping. Like, the best thing to do is, even no matter how difficult the truth is or how hard it is or how frustrating it is, just to own it. Right? To own it. And sometimes there's things that come out that are hurtful or difficult, but befriend that energy, befriend the hurt, befriend the difficulties, and let that help you grow, right? So it's such a big part of our growth and our development as human beings. And this might be a challenge for you, but this is a time for you to love yourself. This is a time for you to stop stressing about this other person. Just know that they're on a spiritual journey of their own, whether they're still in the same household as you or not. That's where they're at. If you're wondering where their headspace is and what the heck is going on, and you're feeling like a physical disconnect, like a spiritual, right? But if you're connected, this is truly someone meant for you, you'll have that invisible thread from your heart to theirs. And that usually isn't broken. So we'll wait and see. Let's wait and see what's meant to be. Give this person some time. All right, thanks again, you guys. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you thought in your comments. Share your stories. I love to hear from you. Love and light.